So before we dive directly straight into this video topic, which is going to be an awesome one, I want to give a special thanks to all of you such crazy people. And I say crazy in the best way possible, bro. I mean crazy in the best way possible. You guys, the support to this channel, the support in every way you can possibly think, the donations, the support, the comments, the likes, the love, every single thing you could possibly think, the encouraging emails, everything. You guys are seriously the best subscribers on YouTube. If you look at my subscribers and round it out to a whole, I have the best subscribers on YouTube. So with that being said, I give a special thanks to you guys. You guys are crazy in the craziest best way possible. So now let's get into this video because this is a great topic. Great topic. And it's going to give you guys a lot of insight to what might be going on right now in your life. And I know what this process is like. I'm going to give you guys some key things here on ways to know if God is preparing you for a major breakthrough. Because when you go through life, there is massive breakthroughs, bro. Things just don't start getting better and you feel nothing. I mean, you're going to feel a lot. When you change yourself, when you change your life, you're going to go through a lot of things. A lot of crazy things. You're going to feel like you're losing your damn mind. And that is one thing I'll tell you right now. How you know God is preparing you for a massive breakthrough. You feel like you're going nuts. Everything feels like, what is going on? You're questioning everything. You're questioning the people around you. You're questioning everything. You question your entire past. It's almost like your entire past is just an illusion. It's like that wasn't even who you were. It's who everybody else wanted you to be, and you're waking up. You're having this huge awakening. Everything is starting to change. Everything is starting to shift. You feel different. Everybody around you, you don't see it as the same as you once did. And I'm going to tell you right now, all these things combined is probably the biggest sign God is preparing you for a massive breakthrough. And it's not like it's just going to happen like this. Don't work that way. But He is preparing you for the road ahead. It could be a little bit short. It could be a little bit longer. You just never know. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's life is different. Everybody's life path is different. So you just never know. But I know for a fact, if this is you, or you've already felt this way before, you're on the right path. You are ahead of like 80% of people in this world. Because a lot of people stop themselves from going through those things. They feel uncomfortable. And they don't allow themselves to change because they're not making the present any different than the past. They're stuck. You have to unstuck yourself. You have to be willing to let people misunderstand you. That's another one. People are going to misunderstand you. People are going to think you're going crazy. You're going to think you're going crazy. But at the same time in all this, it's like deep down to your core, you know you're doing the right thing. Like, you know for a fact you're doing the right thing. Your intuition is so powerful towards the things you're doing and the direction you're going in. Your intuition is leading you along the way to greatness. Not a lot of people's going to understand you, bro. There's going to be some disgusting times on your journey. People's going to slander your name. That's another one. Another sign. God is preparing for a breakthrough. Because the haters are going to come. It's going to happen. You're going to have haters. People's not going to like what you got going on, bro. People's not going to like who you're turning into, bro. They just ain't going to like it. And why? Because you're probably better than they are. And it is what it is. You're willing to go through that pain. You're willing to go through the sacrifice. You're willing to change for the greater good. When you feel the most adversity, when you feel the toughest shit coming on heavy in life, that's a good thing. You're about to go through a whole lot of things because you're in the midst of a breakthrough. You break through, you go on to bigger and better things. You don't break through, you stay the same. And I'm pretty sure that's not what you want to do. Your intuition is leading you to something much greater, something much better. You have to tell yourself and look at yourself and really say to yourself, you're willing to do anything. You are willing to go through anything. The last thing you want is to be who you used to be stuck where you were. That's like the last thing you would ever want to be. You know there's better, and you know you can get so much better. You know it in your mind. I'm telling you, bro, the path to your true self, the path to your highest potential, you're going to get tested the most. The devil is going to come. He's going to show up. He will use people. That's another one. He will use people around you to try to convince you no. To try to convince you to stop. Could be your own parents. Don't do this. Don't do that. You can't do this. You can't do that. Your own fucking family, bro. The devil will get in them and he will use them to try to stop you. And it's not like they're actually the devil, but it's the devil's work to try to stop you from greatness. You're gonna go through so much adversity. You're gonna go through so many things. It's gonna feel, another one, it's going to feel like every single thing is trying to stop you. Every single thing is trying to come down on top of you when you're making the right moves. Not only is your life probably going to be hard and your life path is going to be hard, every single thing, every single move you make, something is going to try to counter you, to stop you. But if you're powerful enough, if you have the will, the sheer guts, determination, the willpower to go on, you will do it. You will absolutely do it. This shit is for real. Most people just go on in life like it don't matter. Like life is just life. It don't really matter. Let's just have fun. Let's just do this. Probably not you. If you're chosen, you don't have that mindset. If you're chosen, you are a certain way and things have to be a certain way. You have to have a certain level of focus that not a lot of people have. You're not like everybody else. You see further ahead. That's another thing. Right there. You might have been a person that used to live in the moment a lot and just kind of be that person that dicked around a lot and just had fun and stuff like this. But you started to become a different person to where you're looking much further ahead in life. Understanding what's important, understanding the actions you take right now and how important they actually are. For yourself, for your future, for your family's future, for everybody that's going to be involved in your life. You understand how important your future is, not only to yourself, to everybody else. Like, you get these things. You look ahead. You have goals. You're not just living your best life for today now, being a brokey. You see the end goals. You see what you have to do, what you have to overcome, how much work you have to put in. You can see ahead in life. You think long term. Do you think professional athletes don't think long term? Do you think that people in this world that are at the highest levels don't think long term? You think they just enjoy themselves every day? No. They bust their ass. They train like madmen. They take ice baths. They recover. They do it all over again. They get beat up. They go for surgeries all the time. Broken bones. Torn ligaments. Torn ACLs. Blown out their knees. Things like this. They do it all for a purpose, a longer purpose, so they can provide for their families by them sacrificing, busting their ass. You have this type of a mindset. And if you don't have that type of a mindset, you might not be heading anywhere. I'm not 100% sure about that, but you might not be. God might not be preparing you for much, because it starts with you. You have to get your mind right. You have to get your priorities straight. You have to be willing to tell yourself you're willing to do anything. And the last thing I'm going to say in this video, how to know God is preparing you for a massive breakthrough. You feel like you've already done it. You feel like you've already done everything. All the work, without you actually doing the work yet. It's the power of the law of attraction. It's the power of visualization. It's the power of, and it's different from having this false, I already won in life. It's very, very real, and it's very, very vivid. Like, you basically tell yourself, I already won. And I remember whenever I was 19, 20 years old, still living at my parents' house when nobody else was home, and I was just pacing around the living room, just like walking around, looking around. And I had this confidence that just came. And it didn't just come out of nowhere. It's something I built up over time, and I just felt this thing inside of me, like, I did it. I did it. I knew in my head and in my heart that I was going to be successful. Like, I knew it. Before I even did all the work, I knew it, because I knew I was going to do anything. Like a madman. Like, anybody else can do it. I know for a fact I can do it. It's the power you feel inside of yourself. Some people will hate you for this, bro. And others will be drawn and attracted to you because of your confidence. Some people will shame you for your confidence. They'll call you arrogant, they'll call you cocky, they'll say anything to do to diminish who you actually are. And some people will love you and they'll be drawn to you. They will love your energy because you have real confidence. And this is what I had as a younger kid. I knew I'd done it before I even did it. And at that time I was putting in hella work, which helps your confidence. And I just knew I was going to go on in life and get the job done. I just knew it. The things I felt that day, I can't even explain or put into words. It was this air of confidence that I cannot even really explain. Like, it's almost like I won the lottery. It was very, very strange. Could you imagine actually winning the lottery? You'd be so excited and overwhelmed and emotional, and you'd almost get weak. You'd be laughing. It'd be crazy. That's what I felt on that day. I felt like I won the lottery. That's how much confidence I had in myself going forward in life. And even after that, I went through so many ups and downs. It was nuts. But I started positioning myself at that time for everything. And I just knew I was gonna, year after year after year after year, I was gonna keep doing the right things and work my ass off. I just knew I was gonna do it, and I knew I was gonna be successful because I was gonna do it. And if you can get yourself to those points, I'm telling you right now, you will win. You will.